Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. We're playing a Gargoyle Wanderer of Lugonu, and we're still not totally sure about whether we're going into Zot, I guess. The other choice, excuse me, the other choice is basically, I think, Crypt, to grab a little more experience to make these spells just a little better, get to level 26. But I think we should get a little experience in Zot, whether we like it or not. And I think we're basically pretty well set up to get started, so I'm just gonna go for it here. Oh, hello. Let's go upstairs. Yikes, that hurt a lot, actually. Oh, I forgot, there was a cloak I wanted, wasn't there? The Cloak of Wonder? There's not a lot in Zot that cares about invisibility. You know, these Draconians not included, of course. Which one's the Black Draconian? I don't really like him, because he's bouncing stuff. So I'm gonna actually go... Jeez, why am my throat is all... Oh, wow, they're already wandering. Like, all right, let's get at the distortion weapon. Actually, I'm not very happy with how that fight started, and I don't mind if I send them away. Okay, great. Switch back to Logitang, I guess. Go invisible again and head back down. I don't know. Arguably, I wouldn't mind just blinking or teleporting these guys away either, but there we go. Yeah, so that cloak I think will actually be a nice... well, on the other hand, we sort of got to the point where we don't need strength or int that badly anymore, didn't we? I think I'll keep the invis. Let's read our magic mapping. There's a staircase just that way, which is pretty convenient. And we can use our spidey sense here to decide, not to decide, but rather to discover if the direction that we're going is going to have dangerous monsters in it. Which should help a lot, honestly, for trying to... I'll see ya. For trying to stealth your way through Zot. Let's just dig at this guy. Alright, it's a golden dragon. Don't berserk him yet. Alright, well, we teleported him, I guess. Let's switch to Logitang since we were just about to kill him anyway. Turn stabs off and just keep going on these spells. See, we couldn't have even had hide even if we'd... Oh, let's eat some more food here. I should remember I have regen now. And yeah, banishing these guys is great. Teleporting would have been fine with me too. Nothing to enchant. Let's read a new map. Now that one's interesting. Oh, it's an escape hatch, not a stair. And that's an escape hatch. So are there any stairs that are like close to each other? Not really. I think where we are is the best we could be, and then just come out to here, basically. We could tunnel to there, but I think I'll just walk. I don't see any compelling... I don't see it as much of an improvement to dig there, really. Alright, come on this way, sir. Just you, none of your friends, please. Well, alright, blink away if you want. Or teleport, rather. We'll go invisible for him. Let's switch to Logitang. We should be able to just kill these guys. We'll use the distortion weapon when we sort of are trying to get to a place and there's monsters in the way. When we're sort of like, oh gosh, there's some monsters in the way, let's kill them, I'd rather just use the non-distortion weapon to It's a lot to tang. All right, this wasn't too bad. Nice simple Zot too. Should have probably cast Regen before I came down. I might as well read Magic Mapping while we wait. No. I'll re-up the Regen. Or actually switch to... There we go. Switch to the Distortion. Get out of here, Storm Dragon. Alright, well, it didn't banish him or anything, but it's fine. We got rid of him. Now we'll read our mapping. That's a hatch. Oh wow, those two stairs are pretty good, but they're not connected to the good stair on the previous floor, I think. We're recording, right? I'm sure we're recording. Oh yeah, we're recording. Okay, just... Well, it would be a shame to miss Zot, huh? Hey, so what do I do here? Do I just charge for it? It's kind of out in the open. I'm not very happy about that. Might have to do a little bit more thorough clearing on this floor. It's very open, and the staircase I want to get to is just way out in the open. This one's okay, but it's a hatch. This one's pretty good in terms of where it, like, tactically it's not too open, but it's not near any other stairs. Did he roar? He didn't roar. Interesting. So I guess we're going to have to stair dance a bunch of Draconians, basically. Hey, there's a lot of them. Yeah, especially with these guys out here. So we do have Corrupt is a thing we could use here. I'm not sure if that's a good idea or a terrible idea. It's going to make a lot of noise and wake up all the monsters all over the floor as these abyssal monsters go looking for them. But maybe it buys me time to, like, I don't know, to... Maybe it distracts these monsters so I can just get to the stair. But I'll still have to escape Zot 3, right? And I won't have the abyssal monsters then. So I don't think it's a good plan to, like, corrupt now. There's no shifters, so I can just wait on the staircase. Oh, and some nice fog, huh? Or translocational energy from banishing that other guy. Right, let's just take this guy upstairs. Make him disappear, and his summon is still there, of course. Well, okay, who's coming up next? You. No? Did he blink? What happened? He was next to me a second ago. Wasn't he? Thought he was. He didn't follow me for some reason. I don't understand what happened there. Let's actually kill, especially summoners. I would rather actually kill than just banish. Or, well, banish would be fine. Teleport away, I would not appreciate. They're not all following me for some reason. I don't know what the deal is there. Okay, we're low on health here, so you know what, let's quaff haste just in case something bad happens. Should have done that a minute ago. I cast regen, but that might not actually be enough. I think it was just lazy thinking to not do that. All right, we got him. Let's keep the regen up while we rest. There it goes. We're full up. Re-up the regen a bit. And downstairs. I don't like stair dancing all this. These guys, I'm going to step back to draw them forward. They have pole arms, so they weren't going to follow me. They weren't going to get any closer on their own volition. How did I... Oh, the White Draconian with their, like, pushing breath knocked me back. Oh, repel missiles. That's an important one to have. What a jerk. Fine. I'll get out the Lajitang. Stop teleporting that guy away. It's kind of slow going here on Zot 4. 3? Oh, geez, we're only on 3. But, you know, we're making progress. Did he blink? What did he do? He blinked! What a guy. Smart plays. All right, we'll take these two upstairs, though. Stay regenerating. And back down, I guess? Where did they all go? Well, there's still some of them here, I guess. Looks like we've taken out the majority of the monsters in this area, I guess. Maybe we can head to the stair now at last? We can. What was this? Nothing I want, right? A ring mail. Yeah, let's just regen. Eat some bread. Regen again. Go invisible. Go downstairs. Nothing here. Great. Nearest stair is not far. I'll leave the invisibility on. It might help a bit. Alright, we're fine. Nice easy Zot 4. Look at this. Despite fighting as few monsters as we possibly could, we've still picked up a quarter of a level since entering Zot. There's so much experience down here. But it's pretty high-risk experience, and we don't especially need it. Death cobs in like some sort of fairy ring? I mentioned this sort of shape circles of plants. I guess these are plants, though, not mushrooms. Anyway, there's a circle of mushrooms a long time ago in like a Fedos game, I think. No. Anyway, it's called a fairy ring. I had to look it up because I couldn't remember. I thought it was like a fairy circle or something. What should I do about these death cobs, actually? They can't see invisible, can they? I believe. Yeah, they can. That should be a pretty good buff then. We'll just finish them off with the Lajitang. They never even hit us. And let's read mapping. And check how my spells are in terms of fail rate. Passive Glibri is at 4%, which is like fine. Grab a Scroll of Summoning actually is pretty good. So I think there's really not a lot of benefit to clearing the top half of Zot if we're just gonna apport and Passage of Galubria. I guess the main... no, I can't... I think we just buff up, put down some passages, start teleporting. If we land in the top half of Zot, we'll teleport again. And if we land in the top half of Zot like 3 or 4 times, then we'll stop teleporting and go back to refresh our passages. Right? That seems okay. But I think we're more than 50% to land in the bottom half of Zot, which will be like good enough for me. Just because there's a lot more open space down there than up here. And I think you're placed uniformly at random among possible landing spaces. It's the fact that there are more possible landing spaces in the south means you're more likely to land there. And what's our inventory of buffs like? I think it's pretty good, right? Well, okay, thing number 1. Distortion. A weapon custom made for Zot. Or rather, a brand custom made for Zot. So we have a ton of hasting. We have a little agility, a little resistance, and plenty of might. And plenty of brilliance. Okay. We shouldn't need might too much since we just want monsters to get out of the way. We could corrupt if it's going to be convenient. Just like, I don't know. I don't think we're going to use corrupt specifically to like warp the walls of the orb chamber. But when we get somewhere close to the orb and it's like there's a lot of monsters hitting us, I think we can use Corrupt then to put monsters in the way so that they can't attack us. To cover our escape while we teleport, I guess, is kind of... While we apport and teleport, I think is a good time to Corrupt. I haven't done like a Corruption Orb Ninja before, but I think that's how you should do it. I always spend so much time talking on Zot 5 because I'm like, I got butterflies in my stomach about actually committing to getting going. This is like my last chance, second to last chance to ruin the run. I've died on the orb run once. It was a very, very sad day. But usually, once you pick up the orb, like, that's the hard part. All right. You know what? Let's go upstairs first and rest off the contam as well, since we're going to get contaminated a fair bit while doing all this nonsense. Here we go. All right, so we quaffed the haste, right? That's a good start. It means we can apply the other buffs faster, and we have plenty of haste. Quaff Brilliance. I don't mind that one falling off early. I'm going to do the agility last, I think. Well, resistance is also pretty important. Yeah. I could start the teleport now. I think we should have enough time. No, that's a little greedy. Let's buff a little first. So how many things do we have left to do? We have agility and resist. That's 2. Regen would be nice. That's 3. At least 2 passages of Galubria. That's 5. Might would be nice, but it's not that important, I think. We can do that later. Save it for when we actually want to hit things, which hopefully won't be while we're on Zot 5. Yes, okay, 5 things. So let's do a couple of them first. Specifically, let's quaff agility now. What were they? Regen? Yeah, agility. And I'll read the teleport now. And then quaff resistance. Yes. Put down my passages of Galubria. 2 of them should be okay. So now I have a little bit of flex time. I can either put down another, or I can quaff my might, or I can cast a regen. I think I like a regen, so let's do that. Okay, still got some more time. I'll put down I might want to save my MP a little bit. I was going to put down another portal, but maybe that's a bit much. I think we have enough MP, yeah. So we can put down a portal or regen again. I think I'll put down another portal. I just like to make sure that these, I don't know, they have sort of a random duration, and the more of them you have, the less likely it is that the duration will be very short. All right, and regen again. Let's get going, please. Do I quaff something else? Might? Nah. Oh, no, we have plenty of might. Yeah, that's right. I'll quaff that just to help. All right, this is a great teleport. Very good. Not the absolute best possible teleport, but quite strong. So how far are we from getting to the orb? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Of course, I guess I didn't have to count that. You can see the periods instead of the commas, right? And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we are 2.5 blinks away, basically, from being able to apport the orb. So I'll just read some blinking. Yeah, sounds good. Yes, I will read Scrolls of Blinking. And I'm going to go up to here to draw the monsters to the north half as much as I can, so that when I later apport the orb, hopefully the center will be clear for me to put down some more portals. Oh, I don't want to corrupt. Right. because then they'll step on the passages of Galubria that I'm trying to put down. Right. If I corrupt, it'll be because I need to teleport out, which I hope is not going to be the case. I hope I can passage of Galubria out. But, you know, I guess it might not work out that well. We have corrupt as a panic escape option, right? Not as what we actually want to do. The other thing is, Enter the Abyss costs 9 MP. So, I mean, that's our escape option. If something goes really wrong, we can just get out of here. Okay, so do we blink again now, or do we walk a little? The main reason to walk would be to give these monsters more time to get to where I'm standing now, instead of where they are. Do I want to do that? No. They're far enough away right now that they shouldn't be able to interfere with any portals I'm putting down. So I don't want to give them extra turns to catch up with me. Okay. So read blinking. K. Yes. As close as we can get is here. Although we might consider here instead. We could still blink to the same place. We would anger... We would notify a couple fewer monsters, but I don't know. Anyone we notify by standing here instead of here is like a monster standing right here where I want them to not be. So I don't mind alerting them. Permanent teleport trap, huh? That's handy. Alright, and I don't love blinking adjacent to an orb guardian, but that's just what we're going to do so that we can pick up the orb. Yes. I always like to take one of these two squares rather than the one in the middle here, because that makes half of the orb chamber unable to see you, while you can still see the orb. So as few monsters as possible who know about you, the better. Grab the orb. We did get it. Very good. Grab the orb. Oh, the ghost moth is draining my magic. The ghost moth is draining my magic. Okay, I think that's fine, though. If we have to, we can walk to the teleport trap. But I think if we point a passage of Galubria here, we should be okay. It can spawn within a radius of 2, which is like here. It's like this sort of area is where passage of Galubria will be placed, right? And there'll also be one within a radius of 2 of where we're standing, which like the Orb Guardian or the Ghost Moth might stand in, but that's probably okay. It just means they'll get teleported to our escape stair as well. But one monster there is not such a big deal. So let's do that now before we run out of MP. Passage of Galubria. I maybe should have done that before picking up the orb if I had thought about the Ghost Moth. There it is. And look at that, right next to us. Peace out. Nice and easy. In and out, no trouble. Still got Zot to deal with. That is escaping the rest of Zot. Hang on. Did it say I know where this one goes? No. Oh, it's an escape hatch, I see. We're going back to here. Alright, haste is off. But that's alright. Alright, and I do want to dig my way to this one. What? I don't like this guy. Quaff haste. Hey, hang on, maybe read fog? I don't have any fog. Quaff haste. Yes. He's going to torment me and damn me a fair bit. But we can get out of his line of sight pretty much forever, I think, just by stepping here. Where's my digging? I. Yeah, and then I'll dig southeast. All right, there he goes. Let's regen up while we can. Oh, yeah, I was like, haste didn't fall off. Look, we're hasted. But that's because we re-hasted when we saw the Brimstone Fiend. All right, so we have a little bit of time to rest here on the stairs while we wait for the Brimstone Fiend to catch up. Do I want to quaff a potion of magic now? Yes. Re-up on regen. And I think that's enough. Go upstairs. There's a monster over there. Okay. It's a Reaper. Go away. Yeah, that's away enough. See ya. Okay. Have I not explored that staircase? Oh, yeah, I haven't. But that's the one that goes to Nasty Land down here, huh? Okay. Good thing I checked. Go Dungeon 0. Alright, we're already up to depth 3. That's pretty good progress. Orb Guardian didn't get to find us. I think you should just go away. Oh, let's eat some... Yeah, let's eat a little more as well. Yes, go through the escape hatch. Very, very important stuff. Where is auto travel taking us? I'm not sure. This way, probably. Yep. If I wanted to banish that guy, I basically could not. But it doesn't really matter because I can just walk away from him. These guys are pretty tough to banish. This place hasn't been corrupted. I could corrupt just this one dude, but there doesn't seem to be a very good reason to do that. Let's just regen and tab him until he goes away. Ah, and we even know where he went, so we can go the other direction. Alright, but I guess we have to mess with him still. Upstairs. And I'm going to rest a bit on this hatch. Okay, fine. Go Dungeon 0. I guess we're headed to this staircase, basically, probably. I don't know, maybe it was this one, but I'll just take whichever. We can't banish this guy either, but I don't think we especially need to. See ya. Oh no, there's a Cyclops on this floor. And an Eye of Draining. Alright, whatever. I love just getting... Distortion is a pretty good orb run weapon. I'm sure I mentioned that already, but it's still true. Alright, Dungeon 1, we did it. We haven't won yet, but now we have. Great. So that's a 6th win in a row for me, which I'm quite pleased about. And definitely a run that was losable. Not, at the end, but every time puts me at the bottom of this list. Am I the worst player in the game? I don't understand how I can always be at the bottom of this list. But okay, whatever. Look at this. I scored worse than QW. Unbelievable. He's a bot. But okay, whatever. I don't know. Maybe this is scored like... You'd think I would see the other scores by me on this list if I'm really so bad. So I don't understand how the scoring ranking works, apparently, I guess is the answer. But, okay, so we won, and I think the beginning of this game was really hard. And we had to be pretty careful to get out of it okay. And I seem to recall there were some situations in the mid-game that were pretty rough, but I don't remember what they were. Once we got... Oh yeah, like, we just had so much trouble getting into those rune branches, right? Spider and Shoals were rough. Rough. Picking up invisibility helped a lot. Helped get our piety usage in check. And of course the Amulet of Faith was fantastic. It always is, really. I don't know. I'm just sort of like summing up this game. I don't want it to be over because, well, I mean, I kind of do. I don't want to keep playing it, but it's like I don't want the episode to be over because you can bask in the glory of a win, right? I hope you guys do a little basking as well. I don't know. Do you bask in my wins? Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe you guys just wish I would get it over with, huh? Could be. Too bad. I like talking. Okay. But I think we are done for now. Rest assured, there will be more Dungeon Crawl episodes coming your way in the future. So, thanks for joining me on this playthrough, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.